I'm getting our port nice and cleared out as much as I can. It's getting better. These bushes are a bit of a bitch to remove. Pulling on stuff and ending up on my butt. Let's go. Moments. Underwater, they're kind of funny. Yeah, they just go on and on. We're starting to cut planks in preparation for starting to put this thing together once we get the main support poles out in the water. We got our 2 vertical supports ready to go. We got our cross braces all cleaned up and ready to go. This is definitely the best spot for charging the Blue Eddy. We found we get the most wattage when we have it down here. So as soon as the sun swings around enough to the west, we get our panels up over here. And there's the canoe, and there's a big wad of roots and so forth that I'm trying to whack down or pull up or clear out somehow, because they got to go.
1, 2, cha cha cha.
Alright, we wrestled with the roots. There was a tree under there. We've been mud wrestling for the last bit. We got it pretty leveled out here because we want where the blocks are going to go, like here at the edge, and then the ends of the logs are going to come inland a little bit, so we needed to kind of clear that out. And yeah, Jack's going to start bringing down the pier blocks. We'll get these ones placed. And then we're going to get on to the really exciting part. This mud is amazing, though. I mean, this is first-class squishy stuff.
Oh, son of a gun. I know this is a good show. All right, which side first?
I don't care. You pick.
Right in the muck.
Your anti-leech wear looks a little medieval.
Right.
Okay, 1 pier block possibly in place. He's got to get the other one. So while he's going to get the pier block, I'll tell you a funny story. So last night we had our first swim in the lake and it was lovely. But this area is really mucky. I mean, the muck out there is feet deep because nobody's ever swam from this spot before. So when we got out, I got out before Jack, and I'd been laying around for like an hour before we had this conversation. Jack gets out, and he had a little black leaf on his ankle, and I leaned down. I said, oh, I was just making sure it wasn't a leech. And he was kind of like, leech? I said, oh, you know, you don't have to worry about them unless you're standing in the water for a really long time, like 15, 20 minutes of standing still. Like if you're working on a dock. And I said, you know, tomorrow when we're doing the water part, we should probably wear long pants and shoes and socks and stuff so that the leeches don't get us. And I said, but you know, it's really not something to worry about. And then a few minutes later, I was putting my shorts on, and I realized I bumped into this big, bloated, blood-filled leech, and I never even saw it. I just felt it and went, ah, I have a leech, ah, like this, and it must have gone flying, and I never saw it. I've been looking for it, but it was, the good thing is that it was so full of blood that it just let go immediately upon being touched, so I didn't have to worry about trying to get it off. So, ha-ha. So today, see, that's why Jack's he's got his water shoes. I don't know if they can see that with this angle.
Oh, and I don't want to show these off.
Anyway, he's got water shoes and socks over sweats, so that's what I'm going to do basically. I don't have water shoes, but I'm going to put on leggings and a couple of pair of socks. And I don't want to get my tennis shoes wet, so I'm just going to do socks. So we should be okay. But yeah, my leg bled and everything. It was amazing. All right, first pier blocks in place. I often see these two grebes just sitting there. And that's really kind of unusual. And I'm wondering if they are the parents of the nest that was abandoned, which is right about over there. They're very close to it. But these two just sit there silently for the longest time. Almost like a vigil. All right. Woo-hoo. Little swim while I'm out here. All right. Two great big chopsticks.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, let's square up the cross member of the plank. Nail it down and go from there.
Yeah. Wow, that looks good. Look at that. That is super fly. So I hear we have a new member of the family here.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Uncas's little mini-me. Well, hello. You must be Chewie.
Photos don't do him justice.
Hi. Hello, Uncas. Oh, Uncas is happy. He's got a new little buddy. Oh, how'd he do on the ATV?
He did great.
All right.
He loaded me to the gravel pit and he ran for a mile. He got tired and rode.
Sweet.
Yeah, he's got little legs, so he tires out fast.
Well, of course. You little guy.
Oh my God. He's like a little cotton ball.
Yeah, his puppy fur.
Oh, yes. Aren't you proud, Uncas? Yes. Oh, he's a good boy.
Okay, you're a big brother now, Uncas. You gotta take that role seriously.
Yeah, he's gonna need somebody to show him the ropes, Uncas.
Aww.
Somebody you can talk philosophy with.
And he's got the classic peace sign on his nose. Yes, you are adorable, Chewie.
Classic what?
Peace sign, his marking on his nose.
He's
A lot
really
of little-
smart.
Lot of little Malamutes. have
Well,
that.
Uncas, none of that.
That's not how you show him the ropes. Ah. Well, that's great that he's okay on the ATV.
Yeah, Ran
already.
behind me like a champ.
Sweet.
Didn't have to coach him or anything.
Great. Aw, he looks pretty happy.
Score. Score for all of you.
Well, let's hope so.
He's a rescue.
Yeah, I wasn't ready to jump into another dog, but
Right.
this one seemed like he was special.
They come when they come. You can't
Yeah.
you can't have control over that half the time. It's always how it's been with cats for me. All right, Auntie Beth and Uncle Jack are babysitting for a few hours. Jack's building a toolbox. And Chewie is chewing. Puppy got to chew. And Uncas is being big brother. After a good nap comes a good round of rough and tumble playtime. A good lumberjack keeps his chainsaw sharp. One of the many things Jack has learned how to do is sharpen a chainsaw. Yep, that's what I'm doing. And
I'm just reenacting it, so I don't want to do it too much and reenact it and then mess it up.
But you also notice that his custom-made chair that he put together turned out to be a really good, useful thing for the chainsaw, because it's got that, yeah, model that chair. See, it's got that arm sticking out there that he can set the chainsaw on. It's very good.
Had a chicken, no eggs. Okay.
So I've decided that this must be the Grebes' living room, because they're there a lot. I don't think they're necessarily in mourning. This is just their living room. That's where they hang out. That's their couch. So they're often just sitting there, and I think that's really cute. Good morning. It is a beautiful, beautiful day. Maybe the last really nice one. Got lots of exciting things to talk about and do today. One of those is that. Guess who's back? There they are. The swans are back, so that's super exciting. They've been gone for several weeks, and I was sad that they were gone. So it's really, really a nice surprise to see them this morning. And the other thing that's very cool is that I'm standing here on our almost finished dock, just like that. Nothing's nailed down yet, so you have to be very careful not to step on the edge of the boards or it will catapult you into the lake, and that's what happened to John's puppy yesterday. Chewie stepped on the edge of a not nailed board and took his first swim. So, on top of all that exciting stuff, we are going in to do a gig with the band, the Dharma Bums Ride Again. And it's extra exciting today because, and I'm not saying this to be dramatic or pump up intrigue for the show, we have to come home late. We play until 10, but we have to get back to the tent tonight to be with Pookie. And so we're going to be getting home after midnight, and we're going to be riding that trail at night. And it's going to be a little bit dusky. It's still mostly light at night. But the disconcerting thing is that grizzly is still around. And he seems to still be hanging out in a certain area of the way home. So we have to really be aware of that. And it's, like I said, it's a little disconcerting because you don't want to run into a grizzly at night. And at night is when they're more likely to be out roaming about. So fortunately, John will also be heading home after the gig tonight. So we're going to pack up ever so quickly and try to just scoot back. So hopefully we'll make it. Oh, but what a nice day. It's a good day to die. Not. Oh, they've gone back to the same spot that I first saw them at. Isn't that cute? Oh, I'm so happy they're back. As we're not hurrying, we have time, but we want to get to town early because we have a lot to do before the gig. And Jack just discovered that one of Monster's tires has a leak in the Schrader valve. So hopefully it'll make it to town, and he's got a tool that he can fix that with at the bus. But you know, this is not the time. We don't want to be getting a flat tire on the way home tonight while we're fighting off that grizzly bear. So, yeah. Dr. Frankenstein is working on the leak, seeing what he can do from here before we hit the road. What did you do?
I found two little tacks with pointy edges, and I turned it the outside.
Oh, to tighten the Schrader valve?
Yeah.
So it was just loose?
Uh-huh.
Oh, you are so clever.
Well, we got that tool from Walmart on the way here, along with the tire repair stuff. And so, yeah, we've got that sitting on the bus somewhere.
Okay, let's grab that today, because obviously that would be a good thing to have.
Yeah.
But bravo on another improvisational hack. This is off-grid living, baby. We do what we can with what we've got. All right, we're about ready to hit the road, hit the trail. Hopefully, we'll get back alive tonight. Ooh.
You know we will.
I hope we will. quick as we can. Try to beat the bears. They call this time of night Bear 30. So we are going to travel together with John, who also has a gun. So that will help ensure that we'll all get home safely. You go ahead, you got the gun. Smoke in here is about. Must be just campfires. There's people actually camping out there on the beach. Wow. Something that's a little bit different about Alaska is that you can pretty much just set up a tent anywhere. There's people are camping out there on the beach. I wouldn't camp there, quite frankly, because you never know when the river is going to unexpectedly rise. They might wake up floating down the river. John and Chewie are leading the way. We're all anxious to get home, safe and sound. Well done, Chewie. Looks like Chewie's getting restless. He did have a long nap while we were playing. He was sitting in my sister's lap, falling asleep. So he may be feeling like getting off and running a little bit. We'll see. John is hoping to keep him in his lap. Good news, everybody. We made it home alive.
Yeah!
It is, what time is it? It's like 11:30, something like that.
Yeah, it's actually dark here.
Yeah, it is dark. We have our little lights on, and it's nice to be here. Nice to scoot through the dark and get to our nice tent. And we have pizza. Night-night.